Welcome back to Art with Miss Karen. This is our second video, and I think today would be really nice to draw somewhere that I would personally really like to be right now. I would love to be in Hawaii. So shout out to Mrs. Padilla, our third grade teacher here in Newport Beach. Thank you, Mrs. Padilla, for the idea of drawing a sea turtle. What you're going to need is a piece of paper and a pencil, and if you don't have that, go ahead and pause the video, and I'm going to just go ahead and get started with my piece of paper and my pencil right in front of me. I'm going to switch my camera angle so I can see what I'm doing and make sure it's showing up for you guys. Looks like we are good to go. So now you have your paper and your pencil. We're going to start and draw our turtle right here in the middle of the page, and we're going to start off with a circle for the head. And you're going to want to do light strokes. It looks like my strokes are too light so you can't see it, so I'm going to make that a little bit darker. There we go. So a circle for the head, and then we're going to make an oval for the shell of the turtle. So let's go ahead, and maybe the turtle is swimming sideways so we can see its beautiful shell, because we want to see all the details on the shell. So we're going to make it an oval just like this. Alright, now remember, don't press too hard, because if you need to erase something, it's going to be difficult to erase if it's pushed too hard. Connect that, give the turtle a neck, just like that. And for its flippers, we're going to make a banana shape. So you're going to come all the way out like this, and then follow it back to the shell. That's one of the front flippers, and you're going to do that another time on the other side. There we go. So now it has two flippers in the front, and we're going to make some smaller flippers in the back. Just like that, and another one on the other side. Alright, and our turtle also needs a cute little tail. Alright, so we have all of our basic shapes laid out. You can even, over here on our turtle, we can give it some eyes, put some ovals closer to the side of its head, and some nostrils in the front, and there we go. So now we want to put some detail on our turtle's shell. And so if you want, you can reinforce the edge of your shell. Just make sure that you know where the edge of it is, so darken that line going all the way around so that we can see exactly where we're going to have our shell. And if there's extra lines, you can erase those and get rid of the ones we don't need. Maybe even this one that connects its neck. Alright, so now we're going to do the detail on the turtle shell. So I'm going to make another circle on the inside, just on the inside, to give it that lining, that outer part of the shell. And if this is going too fast for you, feel free to pause the video at any time if you feel like you need more time to work on it. But we're going to keep going. The next part I like to do for my turtle shells is to kind of make a geometric shape. So we're going to make two lines that go parallel to each other, and then two lines that go down to meet each other. And we're going to keep doing that all the way down our turtle shell, all the way to the tail. So two lines that go straight and two lines that point down. Okay? And let's see. We'll just do that again on the sides. And this is just for fun to make our turtle look cute. If you want to look up some different designs that you want to try, you could try different designs on your turtle shell. I know that there's some really creative designs that you can do, but this is just something that I like to do to make it look a little bit more realistic. And so now we're going to go ahead, and if your other lines need to get darkened, you can darken those other lines as well. Maybe give your turtle some pupils. Ooh, I remembered another thing I like to do on my turtles is to add some details and textures. So sometimes they have barnacles or things, and so you can add some spots on the flippers or on the top of his head just to give him some more details. And don't forget to keep darkening those lines that you want to keep. All right, our turtle's looking pretty good. I think we need to give him a habitat to live in. And so we're gonna give him a coral reef, but I also wanna see what's above him too. So we're gonna make the waves the top of the water right here, and then we'll see what's in the water around him, but we'll also see an island in the background above the water. So let's go ahead and make some waves. We're gonna make a line that goes up and then goes back and around. Up, it goes back and around. Up, back, and around, all right? And you can even give it a little bit of lines at the top, so you can color or leave them white when you color the picture, so that those are the tops of the waves, all right? And let's go ahead and put our island in the background. Maybe it's just some hills that you might see coming out, and so you could color that dark green later on. And if you want to get really creative, maybe there's even a rainbow way back there. That looks pretty. All right, let's go ahead and add in some things that are around our turtle. I think maybe he needs some bubbles to show that he's underwater. You can make one big bubble that leads into smaller bubbles going up and away. Just like that. And let's see, I think that maybe we need some fish. So let's draw a fish shape, just like that. And you can give it a fin on the top, eyeball, some gills, and a mouth. And there's our little fish. And obviously fish come in lots of different shapes and sizes. And so if you want to be creative with your fish and how detailed they are, go ahead and get creative with your fish. But I'm going to draw a little school of fish that all look the same. They're all hanging out with this turtle. Maybe one more. Okay, got our little school of fish. I think they need some bubbles too. And you could get really creative. Maybe you want some other kinds of animals like a shark in the background or a whale or maybe some other types of sea creatures. Ooh, I think I'm gonna add an octopus to our drawing. And this will be the last thing we add to it. So let's see, I'm gonna start with a oval for its head, and it has 8 legs. And so we're gonna start adding them. And so I just draw a line, and then you need to draw a line that goes right next to it. And that's 1 leg. So draw another line, and another that goes right next to it. That's 2 legs. Let's see how many we can do. 3. You make them go around. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 1 more. Maybe it goes off the page. 8. All right, there's an octopus. We'll give it an eyeball. Cool. Give him some spots. And you could even get really detailed and draw all of the suction cups on every single leg, but you know what? I think we'll just add a few to the ones that we might see the underside of it. So we'll just give it a few suction cups. All right, I think that our sea turtle has some friends and he has his rainbow and he looks pretty happy. So I hope this brightened your guys' day. Thank you for joining Art with Miss Karen, and I hope you enjoyed drawing a sea turtle with us today. Let me know in the comments if there's another drawing or art project that you would like a tutorial on, and I'll give you guys a shout out if you give me a good suggestion and we end up using it. So thanks for joining us today. I hope to see you soon.